All right, hey everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to class. We've got a 60-minute practice ready to go today, focused on tending to the spine. We'll move it in all 6 directions that the spine can move. We're also going to focus on opening through the hips and the inner leg line. So if you've been spending a lot of time sitting or stressing, or both, this will hopefully feel really good. So grab 2 blocks if you've got them, or 2 tallish, sturdyish things. Books are great. And we will meet, oh, there's a playlist below if you want it, and I'm gonna start it right now. All right, so now we will get started laying down on our backs in reclined bound angle pose, or Supta Baddha Konasana. So bring the bottoms of your feet to touch, let your knees open up wide, your body relax down onto the mat. Bring your hands to somewhere that feels comforting and calming to you. And still letting the breath be normal, blinking your eyes closed if it feels all right. Give yourself a couple moments to transition into this new space we've entered together. This is a space where we choose to leave everything else just outside for 60 minutes or however long. And if you like to practice with an intention, I invite you to start calling to mind your purpose for being on your mat today, why you pressed pause on whatever you were doing before. Creating this kind of structured relaxation, mindful movement is really important to taking care of ourselves so that we can be the kind of friend we want to be, the kind of sibling, family member. So know that your time is never wasted here. And just by showing up, you're communicating to yourself that this is important, that you're important. So with all of that in mind, start to consciously soften your whole body, starting at the very top of your head, softening through the whole face, letting the shoulders, the elbows rest heavy down towards the ground. Acknowledge the length of your spine resting against the mat, the weight of your hips pressing down. And just notice the texture of your feet touching each other as the bottoms rest. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, nice and soft. Good, again, just like that, breathe in. As you breathe out, softening more, relaxing completely. Take several more of these together. As you breathe in, let your rib cage expand. And as you breathe out, consciously soften. Purposefully bring a heaviness to your arms, to your spine. And as you're just breathing here deeply on your own, can you make your breath 2 counts longer on both the inhale and the exhale? Keep this going. As you inhale, can you expand your rib cage in all directions, not just up? And as you exhale, feel that light constriction of your abdominals, forcing the air out. Take 3 more rounds of breath together. Breathe in. Breathe out, nice and slow, no rush here. Last 2, breathe in. Breathe out, already letting something go. Last one together. Deep breath in, fill all the way up. Your biggest open mouth exhale yet, sighing it all away. Nice job. Bring your hands to the outsides of your legs. Close your legs up like a book. And we'll do some bridge pose. Bring your hands to rest on the mat at your sides. Wiggle your heels closer to your glutes. As you breathe in, push your feet down, lift your hips, bridge pose. Wiggle your shoulder blades a little closer together underneath you so your heart has a shelf to rest on. And then push your toes, the balls of your feet, and your heels down into the ground. Good. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, gently lower down. Good. We'll flow now. Option to lift the arms as well. Breathe in, lift your hips, maybe reach your arms back. Exhale, lower down. Good. 3 more. Inhale, bridge, lift, squeeze your glutes at the top. Exhale, lower down, nice and controlled. Inhale, bridge. Exhale, lower. 1 more breath in. And breath out. Nice job. Bring your knees on top of your hips, shins parallel to the ground. Flex your toes back towards your feet. And we'll do some dead bug pose. So zombie your arms straight up. Pull your shoulder blades down into your back. And snap your low belly to your spine here so that your low back is glued to the earth. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lower just your right heel towards the floor, just your right heel. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower your left heel. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower right. Inhale, lift. Keep your low back glued down. Exhale, lower left. Good. Inhale. Exhale, lower right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower left. Let's take 2 more full rounds. Inhale. Exhale, lower right. Inhale. Exhale, lower left. As I say, 1 more round. Let's do 1 more. Lower right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower left. Nice job. Inhale, lift your left leg. And as you exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little rock side to side. Grab for the backs of your legs. If it feels okay to rock and roll the length of your spine, do that. If it's a little too early for that much movement, we're meeting in tabletop position, so make your way there however is most comfortable. In 4, in 3, tabletop in 2, and 1, tabletop position on all 4s. Take some cat and cow. Spread your fingers really wide. Pointer fingers point straight forward. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, cat, round and curl. Tuck your chin into your chest. Push your heart up through your upper back. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. 3 more. Inhale, cow pose. Pull your heart forward. Exhale, cat, push it back. 2 more on your own. Let your breath be really even, really full. Find stillness in your tabletop position here. Plant your left palm. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm comes under the bridge of your left. This is a rotation through your upper spine. So if you don't feel anything, see if you can increase the rotation. This should feel, you should feel it, but this shouldn't hurt. So if you're feeling really, really tight in your upper back, don't force it. Let the breath be really natural here. 2 more rounds of breath. Good. Plant your left palm. Inhale, reach right arm high. Exhale, tabletop. Let's take that on the left. Inhale, peel your left fingertips high. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm comes through. Left side of your head rests down. Find what you need here. Breathe easy. Two more full rounds. Good. Push your right hand into the earth. Inhale, reach left arm up. Exhale, back to tabletop. Find a comfortable seated position. We'll do some special neck stretches. They're not that special of neck stretches. They're just special for the neck. And we'll start, just send your right arm straight out like you're karate chopping someone to your right. All right, that's enough of that. Bring your left ear to your left shoulder. And this might be good. You might already feel this. Start to peel your right fingertips further away from you. And if it feels okay, start to turn your arm both internally and externally, just rotating through the whole arm, not just the wrist, noticing how that refers sensation up into the neck. Breathe in, breathe out. Gently turn your nose down towards your armpits, moving the stretch more towards the back of the neck. Same thing here. You can keep twirling through the arms. If it feels okay, maybe snake the right arm around your back. If that's too much, don't do it. Now lift your chin up to the top left corner of the room you're in, moving the stretch all along the side and front of the right neck. Breathe in here. And breathe out, soften something. One more full round just like that. Breathe in, expand. Breathe out, let go. Good. Gently bring your head back to center. Release your right arm. Let's take that on the left. So, pew, left arm straight out, reaching through the fingertips already. And gently let the right ear fall towards the right shoulder. Before you start moving, take a moment to observe the sensation, to notice what's happening. How does it feel different on this side than on the other? How does this side of the neck feel? Then start to introduce some more movement. Breathing really evenly. Keep your hand where it is. Gently turn your nose down towards your armpit. Keep exploring through moving and rotating the left arm. Keep the hand where it is or start to snake it back around your waist. Last little one here, lift your chin straight up, carving a line to where the ceiling and the wall meet up at the top right. Take 2 full breaths here, consciously softening as you exhale, inviting more space with each inhale. When you're done, gently bring your head back to center, release your arms. Nice job. Now's the part where we need the blocks. So blocks, books, whatever you have nearby, put them, you're gonna come to standing on your knees and you're going to put the blocks kind of close to your feet behind you. So your knees can either be parallel to each other or you can do more like child's pose legs where your toes touch behind you and your knees are wide. It's just up to what's more comfortable for you. And put these, kind of back towards your feet. You're going to be holding on to them and reaching. So let's start with our hands on the left block, or if you can reach the earth, that's great for you. As you inhale, push your hips forward, firm your glutes, draw your sternum up, reach your fingertips back, modified stargazer's pose. Just spend a few breaths here, experimenting with micro movements and sensations. We're looking for strength in the legs and a big openness through the heart and the hips. Breathe in. As you exhale, gently come down, come back to center. Let's take that on the other side. So right hand comes to the earth or your helper block or book. As you inhale, reach left fingertips up and back, push your hips forward, and breathe here. You're reaching up with your head and your chest and your hand just as much as you're reaching back, firming the glutes to support the low back. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Let's flow a couple times. Left hand on the block. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Switching to the right side. Inhale, reach left fingertips high. Exhale, lower down. Let's do 2 more rounds. Inhale, reach right arm up. Exhale, lower. Plant your right palm. Inhale, lift left. Exhale, lower. For this last one, maybe you can lower your blocks to a lower level or try reaching for the earth as you inhale. Exhale, lower down. Last one here. Inhale, peel your left fingertips high. Exhale, come back to center. Stop. Meet me in downward facing dog, please. Keep your blocks near the top of your mat. We'll use them one more time. But enjoy this downward facing dog. Take a moment to acknowledge the different points of contact you're making with the earth. We've got hands, we've got feet. See how much surface area you can cover. Can you use your whole hands, both hands to support you here, gripping the mat with your fingertips, pushing the earth down. Bend your knees a lot here and start to push into the mat so your chest grows closer to your thighs. Breathe in. As you exhale, gently straighten your feet. Pull your inner heels down towards the ground. Do 3 more of those. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, straighten, push the earth away. So good. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, straighten, pushing the heels down. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, straighten, heels hug towards the earth. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Walk your feet up to meet your hands. Chest hangs really heavy. Let your neck and shoulders relax completely here. Separate your feet a little further, bend your knees. Let this be about relaxing your neck and shoulders. And you can find some movement here if that feels good. Just rest in stillness. Maybe take some open mouth exhales here. You shift weight into your toes and manifest space across your whole low back, feeling the weight of the day trickling down off your spine. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wiggle your toes together to touch. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank and hold. Plant your palm, shoulder width distance, step straight back, top of a push-up. First high plank. How you doing? You're doing great. Hopefully. Spread your fingers really wide. Let's use our whole body to help here, not just the wrist and hands. Start by shifting heels over toes. Firm up your legs. Think about flexing your calves, your quads, even sending the belly of your hamstrings up towards the ceiling. Then squeeze your butt, hug your belly button up and in. And now all that's left is the hands. Claw at the mat, push down. Feel a little dome through your upper back, similar to cat pose. And then stare straight down so the back of your neck is nice and long, so strong. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Option to drop to your knees first. Zip up your legs behind you. Inhale, cobra pose. Peel your heart up. Keep breathing. Pinch your shoulder blades and your elbows together behind you. Push your toenails into the ground and drive your pelvis into the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, lower all the way. Let's flow 3 times with the breath. Inhale, cobra, peel up. Exhale, lower down. 2 more. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Nice job. Last one. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Press straight up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Push your feet down. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up tall. Pause for a moment here. Push your feet into the ground so much your kneecaps lift up. And then send your tailbone down to the ground. Squeeze your glutes. Lengthen through just your side bodies. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, clasp your hands together behind you. Good. Stay here for a moment. If this doesn't feel good or your hands don't quite reach, can you grab for opposite elbows instead? Or just squeeze your palms towards each other behind you. We're opening through the chest, so either of these will do. Inhale, puff up. Exhale, forward fold, option to keep the bind. Drop it if it does not feel good. We're here for 2 breaths. Good. Option to keep the bind or lose it. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, frog pose, malasana. Separate your feet really wide. Sink your hips down. Your hips are not having it right now. Bring your blocks or your books, whatever you've got underneath you to help bring the earth closer. This is a big hip opener. It's going to help us feel really good by the end of class, but be gentle if you're moving through tight hips here. So try to make your spine as long as you can. If your heels don't quite touch the ground, that's okay too. Think about sending your tailbone down and the crown of your head up high. And we're breathing here. You can stay right where you are. If you'd like to add a little twist, send your left fingertips towards the earth. Left elbow kind of pins this knee back. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, lower. Right fingertips on the earth. Inhale, reach left arm high. And exhale, lower down. We'll flow through this now, matching breath to movement. Keep the blocks where they are, if that's helpful for you. So from frog pose, here we go. Inhale, mountain, push up, straight up high. Exhale, clasp your hands behind you. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, forward fold, turn your toes to face the front, melt down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, frog pose, release the bind, toes out, heels in. Left fingertips to the earth. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, lower, right fingertips to the ground. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, lower. Do 2 more. Inhale, wide leg mountain, press up. Exhale, clasp your hands behind you. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, forward fold, toes face forward, melt down. Lose the bind if you don't like it. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, frog pose, toes out, heels in. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, lower. Last one together. Inhale, wide leg mountain. Exhale, clasp your hands behind you. Inhale, puff up. Exhale, fold, toes face forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, frog pose. Inhale, reach right arm up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, lower. Breathe in here. Exhale, forward fold, lift your hips, bring your feet parallel to each other. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step your left toes backwards, low lunge, left toes go backwards. Cool, lower your left knee to the ground. You're in this like long kneeling lunge. Stack your front knee right over your front ankle. Let your left leg go long behind you like a lizard tail. Kneeling lizard pose. What do you know? This is where your blocks might come in handy again. We'll spend some time in a lunge like this and also half splits. So if you know you like these, keep them here. But for now, see if you can find this tall, proud chest, letting your hips sink down, shoulder blades pinch together behind you, opening through the heart. Breathe in. Exhale, half split, straighten your front leg any amount. Sink your hips back and hang out here. This is a big stretch for the back of your right leg. So find what feels good here. You can keep your toes resting down on the mat or pop them up. You might send your foot side to side. Maybe you keep your knee really bent so you can fold over your leg, up to you. Enjoy 2 more breaths here. Good, let's find a little flow. Inhale, kneeling lizard. Exhale, half splits. Good, 2 more. Inhale, kneeling lizard. Push your heart forward. Exhale, half splits. Last one, inhale. And exhale, half splits. Good, come back to the kneeling lunge and walk your hands up your front thigh so you're nice and long. So this is like less of a floppy lunge, more of a standing lunge. Unclear to me. Your right hand is on your front thigh. Inhale, reach left fingertips up. And exhale to the right, gentle side bend, bending towards your bent knee. Good. Push your left toenails, your back toenails down so you can lift and lengthen through the front of your left hip. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Inhale, lift both arms up. Exhale, little back bend, cactus your arms, push your heart up and forward any amount. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, both hands onto the mat. Plant your left palm. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Weird little twist. I say weird little twist because if it feels better to push your right knee away from you, go for it. If your anatomy is different than mine, maybe you don't need to do that. Breathe in here. Exhale, come back to center. Plant both hands. Plant your right hand inside your right foot. We'll twist the other way. Push your right hand down. Inhale, peel your left fingertips high. A few breaths here. Play with this left arm. Does it feel good to reach straight back? Does it feel better to reach overhead for more of a side stretch? You decide. We're here for 2 more breaths. Breathe in. Exhale, come back to center. Tuck your back toes so you're in an active lunge. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift half. Exhale, step your right toes back, right toe step back. We'll take that lunge sequence on the other side. Bring in the blocks back nearby. You're in this juicy kneeling lizard. And let yourself kind of surrender down into this shape. So if it feels like a lot in the hips, use your blocks to help kind of bring the earth a little closer. We're opening through the front of the right hip and through the chest. So now engage the proud chest, shoulder blades squeeze together behind you. Breathe in. As you exhale, straighten your front leg, half splits, your variation. Toes down, toes up. Let this be a little more playful or exploratory than you thought it might be, just noticing what is up with the hamstrings on the left side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Find a little flow here. Inhale, kneeling lizard, come forward. Exhale, half split, sink back. Inhale, kneeling lizard, push your heart forward. Exhale, half splits. 1 more round here. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, half splits. Good. Come back forward, both palms on the mat. Walk your hands up your front thigh. Left hand stays on the thigh. Lift your right fingertips up. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, reach up, then over towards the left. Little side bend. Really firm through the back leg. Toes pressed down, back glute squeezes. We're only stretching as far as our body is capable of holding us safely. So it's not about how far you go. about the quality of the breath while you're here. Come back to center, breathe in. Exhale, back bend, goalpost your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades together, boost your heart up. Create space between your shoulders and your ears, breathe in. As you exhale, come all the way down, both palms frame your front foot. Left hand on the inside of left foot, or on the outside, doesn't matter. Inhale, right arm high. This is the big open twist, twisting away from the bent leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath in. Low lunge, both hands plant down. This time plant your right hand. Inhale, peel your left fingertips up. You might experiment with what's up with the arm on this side because I realized I did this twist backwards. I hope this feels good wherever you are. Breathe in. Exhale, both palms onto the ground. Tuck your back toes. Active lunge, inhale. Exhale, forward fold, step to the front. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, push up, reach high. Exhale, clasp your hands together behind you. Inhale, puff up. Exhale, forward fold, melt down. Different this time. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, option to do cobra instead. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, let's move on. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, sink low, reach high. Breathe here, set yourself up for a powerful chair. Sink your hips further back behind you so your knees stack over your heels. And feel your outer hips working here. Bring your hands to your outer thighs. Push your legs out into your hands. Then meet that pressure with your hands to pull them back in line, parallel to each other. Feel this engagement all through your outer thighs. Keep the engagement as you lift your hands back up. Breathe in. Exhale, twist to the right. Reach right fingertips back. Can you sink your chair even lower? And can you use hamstring and glute strength, not just what's happening in your knees? Good. Inhale, back to center. You got this. Exhale to the left, left fingertips back, peeling your fingertips apart. Can you sink even lower? Embrace the shake, embrace the burn. It feels so good. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high to low plank or high plank to cobra. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, round and curl your back. Good. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right tricep, squeeze it up. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. You got this. Twist and lift your leg. Good. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Reach your right fingertips high. Pause here. Squeeze your back leg. Push your right foot down into the earth. Peel your top fingertips higher. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, warrior two. Windmill up and open. Align heel to heel. Maybe front heel with back arch. But challenge yourself to come into a strong lunge that's challenging for you. This might look different for all of us. Both legs are working, not just the front leg. Squeeze your shoulder blades together behind you slightly and peel your fingertips apart. Super powerful in the legs and in the arms. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward, then down. Left arm comes up high. You might rest your front arm on your thigh for more stability. Wherever you're at, notice what's happening with this back leg. Are you dumping a lot of weight into your front leg? If yes, Push the pinky edge of your back foot down more to redistribute the weight. Keep the lunge in your front knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Oh, it burns. You're high-fiving the back wall, keeping the strong lunge in your front knee. You're so much stronger than you think you are. Don't give up just because you want to. Hug your heels in towards each other, even here. Breathe in. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana, or your variation. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Here we go, nice and slow on the left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, lift your knee. Good. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Yes, you can. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right tricep twist. Lift the knee. Yes. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through carefully. Plant your right palm. Inhale, easy twist, pause. Keep breathing. Squeeze your back leg. Use core strength to take this twist 1 centimeter further. Feel that engagement. Keep the core engagement. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Spin your back heel down. Inhale, warrior 2. Spinning open. Adjust your feet as needed so you feel supported and stable here, ready to do some work. See if you can increase the lunge in your front leg. If it hurts, back off. If it's just hard, can you embrace it as a challenge, as a chance to prove to yourself that you are more than the limitations you put on yourself? Hug your heels towards each other. Heels towards each other. Yeah, hug your belly button to your spine, fingertips wide. Gaze over your front fingertips. Give your fingertips a little wiggle. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Just the torso shifts forward and open up. Already dial into what's happening with the back leg. Squeeze the pinky edge down. Squeeze the back glute, back thigh. And can you pinch your shoulder blades together behind you to peel this top arm more up, more back? So good. You got this. Keep the lunge in the front leg. Inhale, reverse warrior. We're not here for very long. Re-engage the legs. Commit to the lunge. Hug the heels together. From this solid base in your legs, can you lengthen through your side bodies to reach up? One more hair. Breathe in. Exhale, high to low plank or high plank to cobra. Inhale, up dog, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. We'll flow now. Matching breath to movement. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Here we go. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift half. Exhale, fold. Here we go. Inhale, chair pose, sink. Exhale, twist to the right, sink lower. Inhale, chair. Exhale, twist left. How low can you go? Inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Nice job. Inhale, lift half. Exhale, high to low plank, high plank to cobra. Inhale, up dog, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Let's go. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Yes, you can. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2, windmill open. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the lunge. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. You got it. Inhale, left leg high. Yes. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Lift your knee. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your right palm. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2, burst up. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse, keep your core tight. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step through, have a seat. We're gonna go right into some belly up core. Low push, then we'll chill. That's what I'm trying to tell you while I drink water. You should drink water too. All right, beautiful. We've got 3 exercises. Then we're gonna stretch it out. If you have a block or a book or something that you can squeeze between your legs easily, go ahead and grab that. If you don't have this, it's okay. It's not gonna change your ability to do it. If you have a block, put it in between your thighs, squeeze it really, really tight, and keep squeezing this whole time. If you don't have a block, just do this next part with us. Zombie your arms out forward. We're lowering under our backs together in 4, in 3. Squeeze the block in 2, and 1. We're gonna do some regular sit-ups. Bring your heels closer to your glutes. Hands interlace behind your neck. Elbows out so wide you can't see them. Start by squishing your low back down into the ground. Your shoulder blades will lift. Inhale to lift your shoulders. Exhale, nose to the ceiling, little crunch. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. Lower and lift. Yes. Inhale and exhale. Keep going. Use your breath. A sharp exhale out your teeth. Definitely not how we usually breathe. Might feel sort of weird, but you are literally at home. Nobody has to know you're doing this. Yoga is like one of the things you can do in life where it's encouraged to be a mouth breather. Hearing other people around you can be really encouraging. You're here for 4, for 3, squeeze the block. Keep your elbows wide for 2. Last 1, finish your set. You can ditch the block for a moment, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little tiny break. And then feet just as they were, block in between the thighs if you've got it. But you'll push up to a seat. So seated, not seated, I'm so sorry. You're still down on your back. These are called penguins. I learned them in high school gym class and I still do them a lot. So you're squeezing the block, lower back squishes down, shoulders lift, arms are out in front of you. And you're gonna go to the right, try to tap your right ankle or whatever is accessible. And then you swing all the way to the left and tap. You inhale and exhale, inhale, exhale, tap. Good. Keep going. Your low back stays glued to the ground. And if you notice you're holding a ton of tension in your chest, maybe bring your one hand behind your head. You can try to do this with one arm. You're still gonna get the same engagement in your core, but if this keeps your neck from hurting, sometimes I do this. You're not here for long, just for 8, 7, so good. Are you breathing? 6, 5, are you squeezing the block for 4, for 3, so good. Just 2, finish hard, and 1, even out your sides, ditch the block, hug your knees into your chest, nice job. High five yourself, good job self. Nice job. All right, our last little one is a brief leg lift series. So if you have sensitivity in your low back, you might want to already just put your hands underneath your low back. And if this is too challenging or it's not what you're looking for, keep your knees more bent. The more bent they are, the less intense this will be. So start legs straight up in the air. And we are going to lower down in 1/3 increments. So we're going to lower down 1/3. We're going to lower down 2/3. Then we're going to hover and do alternate scissor kicks and flutter kicks. And then we'll lift 1/3, lift 2/3. And then when we get to the top, we do reverse crunches where you lift just your butt up. Best of your abilities, we're going to do 3, but I will count for you, so don't worry. So start, legs up in the air, toes flexed back. Take a big breath in, a big breath out. Keep breathing. Lower your legs 1/3 of the way. Good, reconnect to your breath. Lower your legs 2/3. Super challenging, but you got this. Reconnect to the breath, stabilize. Lower just to a hover and scissor kick your legs for 8, 7, 6. You got this. 5, for 4, for 3, 2, And one, lift just 1/3 up. Yes, lift 2/3 up, so good. Legs straight up, 2 reverse crunches, lift your hips, lift your hips. Good, lower 1/3, you got it. Lower 2/3, lower just to a hover. Now we flutter kick for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, 4, 3, breathe, 2, and 1, lift your legs just 1/3. Lift your legs 2/3, you got this, I'm right here with you. Lift all the way up, 2 reverse crunches. We just have one more set after this. Good, good, good. Legs straight up, last one. Lower 1/3. Woo, lower 2/3. It burns truly so much. Lower all the way down, scissor kick for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flutter kick for 8, 7, you got it, 6, 5, let's go, 4, 3, 2, 1, almost done. Lift a third, you got it, you got it. Lift 2/3. And your last 2 reverse crunches on your own right here. So good. Woo! And when you're done, give yourself a hug. You deserve it. Hug your knees into your chest. If it feels okay, rock side to side. Give your low back a little massage. Nice job, the work. That really hard work is done. Some might argue that it is still a lot of work to stretch calmly because then you have to train your mind to stop thinking so much. But I don't know, that's just me. We're gonna meet in downward facing dog. Take your time getting there. Do whatever you'd like, whether that's rock and roll or just go like a human person to downward facing dog. Good, reestablish this connection with the earth in down dog. Pushing the hands down, spinning your armpits in towards your face so your shoulder blades wrap across your back. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Draw your right ankle, right ankle behind left wrist, knee behind right wrist. Left leg goes nice and long. And you choose, if you know where you're going from here, go do your thing. If this doesn't feel good in your front knee or you feel like a pinching, you can take this on your back instead. In this shape, we've done some where your right ankle crosses over your right knee, and then you can lay back. Whichever variation of pigeon you're in, start by establishing a connection with the ground. And then notice what's happening in your body. Start with the top of your head, scan all the way down to your toes. And see if you can tap into this sense of the earth beneath you actively supporting you. You're not just laying on it, it's coming up to meet you. It's pushing back. Three more breaths here, nice and slow, unhurried. Good, push weight back up into your palms, tuck your back toes. Make your way to downward facing dog. Option for a counter stretch. That's in your practice. You can also stack your hips. Draw big circles with your right knee and the ankle for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Left knee behind left wrist. Left ankle follows. Your shin doesn't need to be parallel. Or find this on your back if that feels better. But before you go into autopilot here, doing what you always do, take stock of what this actually feels like. Gather some information about how this might feel different than the other side. And then trust your body's intelligence and make a choice about what happens next. Maybe you don't come all the way down on this side, but you stay up. Wherever you're at, stay in tune with your breath. And continually scan your body, looking for places where you can bring some softness. Relax space between your eyebrows. Relax your jaw. Let your shoulders fall further away from your ears. 2 more breaths here. Good. Both palms back on the earth. Tuck your back toes. Make your way to your last down dog of class. Optional counter stretch if it feels good. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Find a static downward facing dog. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, step through, have a seat. And send your right leg straight out off to the side. Left foot comes into the inner thigh, so right leg out. Take a breath in, reach your fingertips up. And as you exhale, it's a side bend towards the right rather than pivoting and folding. See if you can find more of a side stretch through your left side body. You might call on these blocks again to help bring the earth closer so you can rest in this shape, even if it's a pretty big stretch. Gently come up. Plant your left fingertips on the ground behind you. Inhale, stargazer. Lift your hips, push onto your left shin. Squeeze your butt, reach up and back, look back if it feels okay. 1 more breath in. Exhale, lower everything down. And switch out our sides. Left leg out, right foot in. Adjust as you need to. Maybe bring the blocks to the side. Breathe in, reach high. As you exhale, a side bend towards the extended leg. It's okay if this shape is still pretty lifted for you. The priority is opening through the right side body, not depth, not what it looks like. You can soften your face more. Gently come back up. Plant your right fingertips behind you. Inhale, stargazer. Let it feel really good. Squeeze your glutes, opening through the hips, the chest, even the throat. Breath in. Exhale, come all the way down. Both feet go out in front of you. You might wiggle some flesh out from underneath you. You can sit nice and rooted down. Flex your toes back towards your shins. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, draw your chest towards your shins. Bend your knees a lot if you need to. Let this fold take you completely inward. Soften your belly more. Soften your throat. As you inhale, gently come up. And as you exhale, we'll go right back down, taking a second set of the same seated forward fold, just exploring what's here. Is there a deeper place you're able to access by following your breath into greater relaxation and ease? Spend 4 more breaths here exploring. On your next inhale, gently roll up to a seat. And as you exhale, make your way gently flat onto your back. Hug both feet in towards your chest. Find happy baby pose. Feet stamp the ceiling. Hands grab for either the backs of your thighs, maybe the sides of your shins, maybe your feet. But the goal is a long, straight spine flat on the ground. So if you lift your head or shoulders to reach, just dial it back a notch. And if it's accessible to you, maybe you push your elbows in towards your knees, kind of like frog pose, just encouraging additional gentle opening in the hips. This is our last shape together before we close things out with some grounding, breathing. So if it feels good to move this happy baby around or take it into a different shape, you've got about 6 more breaths to do that. You've done something asymmetrical, even out your sides. We'll meet back together in happy baby. And 2 more breaths. And wherever you're at, come into a tight little ball. Wrap your arms around your shins, hug your nose towards your knees, breathe in. As you exhale, let yourself unwind, find the shape you'd like to rest for a few breaths in. Shavasana for you. Spend a couple moments fidgeting, finding a place where you can commit to stillness in the body and a soft, focused attention in the mind. Soften the space between your forehead and your eyebrows, around your nostrils. Separate your teeth apart from each other and soften your tongue, even the root of your tongue. Notice the feeling of the air coming in and out through your nostrils. Soften through your throat. Let your shoulders rest heavy, anchored down towards the earth. Can you soften your fingertips, your toes? And trace the line of your legs from the hips all the way down to the toes, feeling your legs growing heavier, rooted down into the ground. And as you continue to scan your body, noticing places where you can soften even more, see if you notice the tiny pinprick of light around your heart space. You might feel it shining, kind of warm, a little bit bright. As you take a breath in and out, notice that little pinprick starting to grow a little bigger. Maybe it's the size of a penny or a quarter. And with every breath you draw in and release out, become aware of this little pinprick of light growing larger and larger, slowly taking over not just your chest cavity, but your whole body. Spreading a sense of ease and calm, warmth and brightness, filling your entire body, even your toes, even your fingertips. And keeping your breath nice and even, call to mind the face of somebody you really love. Don't think too hard about this person. Trust that whoever popped into your mind right now is meant to be there. And tap into this feeling of really warm, bright light in your own body. See if you can send it to this person that you love, just imagining that they too are filled with the same feeling of peace and ease, without a worry in the world. Even if it's just for a moment, this feeling of lightness. And if this feels good to you, you should stay here longer in this space. If you're ready to be guided out of your practice, start to deepen your breath. Bring some movement back into your toes and your fingers. Taking really gentle care so that same sense of ease and brightness can be carried out of the practice with you. Keep making these movements a little bigger until you find yourself in a big full body stretch, really reaching the fingertips, long toes forward. Roll onto your favorite side for fetal pose, resting your head on your strong bicep like a pillow. Shavasana represents the death of our practice, and fetal pose is our rebirth, reminding us that we can choose again and again and again to fill ourselves and our lives with the same kind of light and ease that you found now. With your eyes still closed, press up to a tall, proud, comfortable seat. Head over heart, shoulders over hips. And we'll round things out with 3 breaths together. So empty all your air. Take a deep breath in, feel your low belly expand. Open mouth, exhale. Soften your shoulders, breathe in, fill up low belly and your rib cage in all directions. Let it go, exhale completely. Last one, breath in, fill up low belly, rib cage, feel your collarbone spread wide, hold at the top. Sigh it out, let something go. Draw your hands to touch at heart center. And then lift them to the space between your eyebrows, merging heart and mind. Call to mind the same face you thought of while we were laying down, just seeing that person so clearly, exactly as they are in your mind's eye now. With our last breath together, we wish that person and all other beings happiness, health, and freedom. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bow forward.